Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim Enchantress. I'm here to do your High Priestess reading, and this is about trusting your inner wisdom. So I've pulled some cards from the Animal Tarot cards and also some clarifiers from the Enchanted Lenormand deck. And the first card that is coming up for you is the Nine of Spring, and this is the Gazelle card. And this is what can the High Priestess teach Gemini about themselves. So with the Gazelle, this High Priestess is teaching you that annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry, you'll get through them. You have done so in the past, Gemini, and you have created something very impressive and worked very hard on your endeavours. It is now time to protect your interest. You are very close to the finish line, and you must think creatively, as your best path may not be straightforward and simple as you think. So this is about your ability to escape danger and move fast. This is also about helping others see the truth. It has something to do with protecting the earth and all that lives on the earth, as possibly being an environmentalist. Sorry. Now I have pulled a card here from the Lenormand deck as a clarifier, and we have the Broom here. So, just pop that so you can see it. And the Broom is about animals being abused by people that live in this world. Now, you could be tormented definitely by this action, and you're embarking on a creative campaign to save animals and the environment, and their environment as well. So this could be about Greenpeace and campaigning on animal abuse, that type of thing. Now, you know, Gemini, it takes a lot of skill and determination to come out on top with the Broom. And it is a card of noise, it's a card of violence, it's a card of battles and commotion. So the High Priestess is here to tell you to focus and drive will be needed to win. You need to try approaching these problems at a different angle to succeed. So just like the Gazelle, who can see over the tall grass, they can assess the situation and then act very quickly. So that was what was coming up for you. Now I'm just going to pop that in the middle. Now the second card here is how can Gemini embrace the High Priestess within yourself. And the card that came out for you, just turn it over, is the Prince of Autumn. And it's the seahorse. And this is about being dedicated and protective to the cause, to the campaign you want to do. You must be deep. You must here make a detailed plan here, Gemini, and before starting this endeavour. So once you have the plan in place, then it be about taking immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. Now this card could represent a funny person who's dedicated and trustworthy coming to help you. And this could be a father figure here that's coming in to help, as the seahorse represents male seahorses giving birth to their babies. Now, I've got a clarifier here from the Lenormand cards, and pop it over, and it is the Lily. So the Lily is definitely a wiser, older person, definitely of male influence, who has the experience and wisdom to help. Now, this is possibly someone who is retired, and they've got their time on their hands. They're very calm and wise. They love peace, they love harmony, and this could be part of your family legacy that you leave behind, Gemini. Now, number 3 is what esoteric knowledge should Gemini focus on. And the card we've got here is the King of Autumn. So the King of Autumn is everything is going to turn out great, Gemini. Your ideas and campaign will be stunningly successful, and this will open new opportunities or sponsorship on this endeavour. So make sure you invest this wisely, though. Now, what you should focus on, Gemini, is make sure you stand up for what is right. This card is symbolising a person who is compassionate but accomplished. They're very charismatic but grounded. So this person is fantastic with children. They are a stellar businessman, and they care deeply for causes, charitable or political. Now, often the matter is this person is passionate and it relates to the environment or the kindness to animals. So this person that is represented by this card has a heart of gold and attracts riches and abundance in their life. So likewise, you are currently in a great time of prosperity. So use the blessings that heaven's sending your way and do great things for the planet and environment and people who are less fortunate than you. So I've got a clarifier card here from Lenormand cards, and it is the ship. So the ship is your ninth house of travel, education and philosophy. And the message for you is what to focus on is to not put all your eggs in one basket here, Gemini. This is also this could also be a spiritual journey for you with the ship and that you're embarking on. It also represents the resources you put into your adventure and your hopes that you will profit from them. Not in monetary ways, just in ways that you feel like you've done something for the planet, for the animals, that type of thing. Now we'll go on to number 4, and what mysteries and secrets will be revealed to Gemini. And we've got a major arcana card, very important. So it's life experience here, the number 16, the cuckoo bird. And if definitely telling you if a cuckoo bird flies in your path, that you can count on shifts that are sudden and expansive. So you need to embrace these opportunities here, Gemini. Now trust in God and the angels to guide you lovingly and peacefully. The cuckoo birds are slow moving, but they're very graceful, and if you pay attention to their appearance in your life, especially in this reading, you can also arrange for easy and smooth transitions, and that also goes with the ship. So if you dismiss this bird, this could bring about challenging changes for you. Now we'll go on to the clarifier card, and we've got the Lenormand moon here. So this may represent a Cancerian person who's very traditional and protective like the seahorse. This card also represents recognition and praise that will definitely come to light with the moon. And the moon usually shows a strong chemistry that is between two people and can help strengthen the relationship. So if you've been having issues with someone from childhood, now's the time to get together to work on this relationship. Now the 5th card here is how can Gemini strengthen their connection with the grandmother moon, and we've got the 6 of summer. This is the goose, and this is about old memories here, Gemini, that can pop up. So this is about healing, and the geese are extremely honourable birds. In fact, they will never abandon one of their own. So this could be a father figure that's not abandoning you, even though you had issues growing up. Now this could be something in the past that happened, and perhaps it was over-exaggerated at that time. Now, this can be healed, Gemini, and this is possibly an old childhood dream that you are ready to revive as well. Now, we've had 2 cards from the Lenormand deck fly out. So we've got the clouds and the path here. So this could be an illusion that you had in the past as a child growing up here with the clouds. This was possibly a confusion with a mature man with brown hair who had a cloud of judgment back at that time. Now possibly they had an addiction to drinking or smoking. And this could be pointing to an area of your life where you didn't know which way to turn. Now remember, the message here is only temporary with the clouds. They do disperse. And no matter what things may be, like now, every cloud does have a silver lining in the end, and you just need that clarity so you can take the right path with this person. Now, number 6 is the advice from the High Priestess, and we've got the Ace of Winter, which is the panda bear, and it's telling you must be patient here, Gemini. Determination is the key in this card, and staying focused on your goal and seeing both sides of an issue. Although it stems from childhood, although there may be a rocky beginning, that doesn't mean you should give up, with the panda in the reading. So you may have challenges that you are experiencing, but this will only help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. Now the panda goes after its bamboo, and sometimes it's in hard to reach places, but they are determined to continue to get their food. Now there may be a need to resolve communication problems before you progress any further with this. Now, I pulled another card here from the Lenormand, and this is a clarifier. It's the Diviner. So this is about you laying your cards on the table, just laying it straight out on the table, the issues that you have growing up, and how you can fix this together, so you can work together and strengthen the relationship. So, although you may be feeling a little fatigued at this time, this could be a restful winter trip that you're going to embark on together. So this is when animals hibernate and they have gathered their resources for the winter period. Now this is something you've been dreaming about, Gemini, from a very young age, dreaming of getting away. This will be a positive trip for you both. So this is about having emotional imbalance with your father and being unemotionally undecided. So maybe a decision is about laying it out on the table before you choose that path together. So I hope you like this reading, Gemini, and love and blessings to you all. Bye for now.